Hi viewers, welcome to all. Here we are discussing about a project, a high performance multiple accumulate unit by integrating additions and accumulations into partial product reduction process. In this paper we proposed a pipeline multiple accumulate unit in 4 operand method. It will provide a low power and high speed in all digital applications. The carry propagations of accumulations with additions and additions and multiplications in a traditional MAC often results in high power consumptions and path latency. To resolve this problem, we are incorporate some additions into the partial product reductions procedure. The proposed MAC architectures will design with a number of register accumulations and resolve this problem. Similarly, to reduce the logic sizes in a multiple accumulate unit, the proposed work integrated a XOR MUX full adder in an all addition process instead of conventional full adder design and proved all the performance with a 4-bit and 8-bit signed unsigned based MAC unit. The proposed work method developed in Verilog HDLs and synthesized in Xilinx Vertex 5 FPGA and compared all the parameters in terms of area, delay and power. Now we can verify the base paper. This base paper is full and fully designed for the multiple accumulate unit. Okay, now we can verify the procedure step by step. Okay, this is a figure 1 architecture, our 4-bit MAC. Okay, so normal multiplication process is having a number of partial product. Okay, here they are designed as a 4-bit MAC. 4-bit MAC means 4 cross 4 multiplications. Okay, this 4 cross 4 multiplications, it will have a 16 partial product. In the 16 partial products, it's having more complexity. That's why they are added register based accumulations here. Okay, so this is a number of register cells. Okay, so this register cells will be added on here and it will be added on this accumulations part. Okay, our process. Okay, this section B. Okay, this is a block diagram of the proposed MAC architectures. Here they are given a X input and Y input in the register X and register Y. It will be partial product and it will be addition process will be happen on here and the final result will be come up on here. Okay, this is a figure 4 architectures. Okay, here what they are doing in this paper means they are doing the multiplied with a 4 number of operands. Okay, with this partial product equations. Okay, 13 cross 13 plus 12 cross 15. Okay, so this method only we are handled on here. Okay, so here first they are designer step 1 is 13 cross 13. Okay, so once this step will be completed, we are designer 12 cross 15. Okay, and we are added this 13 cross 13 output to here. Okay, so this register accumulation process will be started with a 0. Okay, here all the register accumulations will be contained as a 0 value. Okay, so this operations will be finished. Okay, with the same register accumulation format here. Okay, and this register accumulations will be added on here. Okay, example, here 0 0 means 0 0, here 1 0 means 1 0, here 0 0 0 means 0 0 0, here 1 0 0 1. 1001. Okay, these values we are drawn on here and it will be added again and we will get the final results. Okay, so this final result contain a original value of 349. Okay, and this is the output of second example results 7 cross 7 into 7 cross minus 1. Okay, this is an unsigned based multiplication 4-bit MAC and this is a signed based multiplications. Based upon this design we have developed a Excel sheet work. This process will be designed in the Verilog HDL code. Okay, so this is an unsigned conventional 8 cross 8 multiplications. Okay, so this is a test bench of the code. This is a top model and we are shown the simulation report. Okay, this is a simulation report for normal full adder, conventional full adders, and this is the simulation report for XOR MUX full adder. Okay, so nothing will be different. The overall logic sizes and LUTs based thing will be different. In the signed and unsigned multiplications means we will add the 1. That means in the 16th bit. Okay, it will be added with the final 32-bit addition. Okay, so here you can verify A equal to 13 and B equal to 13 and C equal to 12 and D equal to 15. Okay, so here you can verify the 349 is output. Okay, so I can use a calculator to calculate this value. Okay, so 13 into 13 equal to 169 and 12 into 15 equal to 180 plus 169 equal to 349. Okay, the output will be correct. Okay, so this checking we are checked with a data check value. Okay, so you can verify all the bits. Okay, and we can use a error. Okay, so here error will be 0. Okay, because all the output will be correct. Okay, so you can check any maximum value, so it will be present the same value. Okay, and I can show the results of sign based multiplication. Okay, this is a sign based multiplications for this design. Okay, so figure 5. Okay, this is a 4 cross 4 multiplications. A contain 4 bit and B contain 4 bit. Okay, the same output only we are given. Okay, here the error difference will take a minus 32. Okay, so this 32 why it will be take means here we are added the value 1. Okay, this is the rules of this method. Okay, and we have developed all the bit size. Okay, 4 cross 4 signed conventional, 4 cross 4 signed XOR, 4 cross 4 unsigned conventional. Okay, and 8 cross 8 all the bits. Okay, for security reason and not having more time, that's why we are not possible to show all the codes, and we can verify the synthesis report for this MAC unit, and this is a MAC unit for unsigned conventional 8 cross 8 multiplication. Okay, and this is a summary report. Okay, here you can verify the slice LUTs, slice occupied slices, and IO bus. Okay, and delay. Okay, 14.922, and this is a RTL schematic. Okay, and this is a MAC unit. Okay, so the two MAC unit will be connected. Okay, so the output of the first MAC will connect it to the input of the second MAC. Okay, and you can verify the first MAC architecture. So this is a MAC unit. So initially the input A and input B will given to the partial product generation. Okay, so this is a partial product generation. Okay, so after this partial product generations we are totally used the full address. Okay, because this is a conventional full address based code. Okay, so in case we are design the XOR mux full adder. Okay, this is a XOR mux full adder based now here you can verify the MAC unit 1. Okay, so all the addition process will used with the XOR mux full adder. Okay, so here you can verify the XOR mux full adder architecture. Okay, 2 XOR gate and 1 multiplexer for carry operation. Okay, so in case we are used with the conventional full adders means you can check with the 2 half adders, and each half adder will contain a 2 logic gate. Okay, overall logic gate is 5. Okay, and we have drawn a comparison document for this project. Okay, so this is a 4-bit comparisons of MAC unit. Okay, so here compared with the conventional and XOR mux full adder for unsigned and signed operation, and this is a 8-bit multiple accumulate unit, unsigned and signed operation, conventional XOR and conventional XOR unit for unsigned and signed operations, and we are written abstract document for this project. This is a title and base paper abstract, announcement of this project, proposed title, proposed abstract, existing system, and the disadvantages, proposed system. Finally, literature survey and references. Okay, thank you.
If you need more video related with VLSI projects implementation, please like and subscribe this channel.